that's why I have to have a spot for everything, because if I don't put stuff away, then I can't find it, and when I get all flustered,
Then you get upset.
I got some new red socks.
Red
The gal that recommended it's at Aries. Let's see. It's a local product. I'm trying to support local. I got a new fan and I'm digging the lights on it, and it's got a remote. I'm over here in the middle of the night turning on the fan because I get hot, and then like like around 4 o'clock I got to turn on the heater because the temperature dips. Let's see. Product. If I could open it. How do you open these things? Shouldn't it just pop off?
Yeah. You turn it on. You did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Looks
Yeah.
like a crime scene.
Yeah.
I got it because she said it was great on AIDS. I think I just got some on my shirt. See, I can't. I can't have hair. It's all over my back now. I have red sauce all over my back because I just wiped it across the jar because I was just gonna lick that little bit off to try it, and then my hair went across it. Now it's a whole thing. No, I'm not. They used to cut my hair off when I was a little kid because I used to get these tangles. I just found one. I kept it to verify. I said, Ma, when I was a little girl, I got tangles like this, and then you used to go raking through them, and these aren't tangles they're not regular, like, that's like a bad intention. Like, that's a curse tangle right there. And so they used to just say, fuck it. And then I'd get the same haircut that Mom got when she was in the Indian school. The bangs. Shit rolls down hill, and so do bad haircuts. Huh, Mom?
Yeah.
That's why you cut my hair like that, because that's how they cut your hair when you were in the Indian school.
That's right.
Yeah? I figure shit out, man.
You do.
It's just what I do. And while other people are playing video games or living that best life, I'm having all these fucking experiences. It's crazy. So, happy Scorpio full moon. It was a rough start for me, but it turned out pretty okay. I made some notes. I had to go to the VA clinic, so at 11, so when I like the lady, the PA, I can't stand anybody else, and I made him a sign. And I got to bring him my sign. Yeah, because last week when I went in, they called me crazy. And then they tried to gaslight me and backpedal when I would have thought more about them if they would have said, you know what, I'm sorry. They didn't even do that. Yeah, And so I looked up the chain of command in the New Mexico VA system, and I sent them all a link to my talk sharing my experience at the Taos VA. And then I told them about my sign. And then I made the sign. And then I brought them the sign. Because I'm no bullshit. In a world full of bullshit, I'm the real deal. And people are like, what is she? Because they're fucking bullshit. So. Good boy. Good dogs. So the sign I brought him in. Where is that? I take a lot of pictures. There it is. That's the sign I brought into the VA clinic at Taos. If you can't read it, it says, because we appreciate your service, you will never hear crazy from OVA staff. How cool would it be to see one of these with my little exclamation point question mark on it in every fucking clinic that exists on planet Earth? Because to me, crazy are these fucking rich bros that act like they give a shit about us peons and then take fucking straight up airplanes. The Trojan horse? I can't take any of those fools seriously, so I am dedicating my focus locally, creating a harmful environment for me. And if ever people want to drop their bullshit and create do what I want to do. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Michael, the peace dealer, did a talk, my birth chart reading, freaking 5 years ago, 6 years ago. He's in LA. His kid came on my trajectory, got a reading. Let's see what he thinks about old Marjo.
Marjo.
I share it sometimes in my community. It's because it's not under my name. It's a Heyoka. It's a reading for a Heyoka. So, it's pretty accurate. So today, I reached out to him, and I am so grateful for his interpretation of me that I want to send him one of my t-shirts. So I asked him white or black and what size. So, we'll see. I try. I just throw stuff out, and then if I get back, it's cool. Not alright. Not for me. There's more shit that ain't for me on this freaking crazy earthly plane that we live on. So, I brought in my sign, and I could breathe. I calm myself down. I've been doing it my whole, I got good stats. Like my blood pressure, stuff like that, it's always really been low. I don't know if that's good or not, because I know what trauma is, so earthly bullshit usually don't faze me, but then they gave me these 8 anthrax vaccines, 3. Anyway, that's a story for coming up. So I go into the PA, and I have my sign, and I said, I'm just going to leave that right there, and because I've said my piece. Creator. Because I say, and that's what I do, is I say my piece. People act a kind of way, and I talk about it like a photojournalist, and then they take on all kinds of emotion that goes with the things that they're acting out in manners, because they know they're doing wrong. And then I'm the instant asshole every single time. It's always been like that since I was a kid. It's how my stars are aligned when I was born. Like, I am the quintessential scapegoat. So what I learned is, people want to take the attention from their behavior, I put it right back on them. Luna will tell you. She does it too. I think she's a Gemini. You're a Gemini! You're pretty. No, maybe a Scorpio. You're gorgeous. I love you. She's lunatical. It happens on full moons. Her story is as wild as mine. She's a dog. She's got a better story than most people that are just been born and raised in the same one place their whole life. Dude, that is just a stretch of time to do the same thing over and over. My head would explode. Oh my God. So anyway, So I went early. I left a little bit early so I could go to the post office because that was in a locker. And then I got a belt. I got me a new belt too. I like my belt. I gotta cut it. I can't take it off. It's not an easy take off belt. I don't know how long. I mean, it might not be. I'm still working it out. But I just got it today. And then so anyway, and a couple other things. So I was clearing my field. I was trying to ground. I was seeing how beautiful Taos is, man. Taos, I love this fucking land. I love this land. I love Taos. Taos is gonna make me be a better person. The people in Taos, I need to stay far fuck away from. It's like that every place I go. The land, I love it. It feels good. Like, all right, this is cool. And then as soon as I get around people, I just, so I gotta tune things out. Anyway, so today I even walk in, and then there's one girl. There's 3 girls last week. Like, they set the stage. She's coming, just stay in the fucking back. Right? You know? So, because I'm no bullshit like that, because I'm so professional that I think that other people should be too. And they're just not. Because their standards are subpar, and mine are like way the fuck up here. Why? I'm just having a conversation, woman. You just put me in your. What do you hear? You're just attention diversion. Attention diversion. The dog duped you. You got tricked by a dog. Made you look. Okay, so I went early, and then it was close to 11, and I write the last 4 of my social on a piece of paper, and I walk in. They don't even ask. They don't like. I'm like, my last name's Hessick, and here's my 4, and because I don't like saying it out loud. I don't know these. I don't know these people. So it focused, Marge. I can't between Luna. She's freaking tickling my heart. And I showed her. I said, "Oh, okay. We'll just let them know you're here. Go ahead." And then I go outside. I just check in, and I said, "I'll just wait for the door to open." And then the woman, the nurse, comes out. She's like, "We're all ready for you." Total different experience than last week, right? Come on back. Let's get. Oh, your blood pressure's great. Your O2, wonderful. Yeah, I quit smoking weed. It's not the same as it used to be. All right, cool. Come back this way. Oh, she's still with somebody. Okay, I'm gonna go back outside. I went from. And then so I go back in, and then I put the sign down, and I say, okay, I'm gonna leave that there, and I've said my piece, and I gotta let it go, because that's what people do. I found it. I've seen it my whole life. Like, people that you could tell, joyful people, you could tell when people have light, and you can tell when people, or I can tell when people are fake as fuck. And so I don't even bother with them, but they want to approach me like they're like me, and I quickly let them know that you have not done the trajectory in which I have done. You have not walked the path in which I have walked, because of all these horrific things I've ever been through. They were never there beside me, so they could never know. And now I'm at a point that it's about caliber, not the kind. The character kind. To me, that's more important, because live by the sword, die by the sword. And I could fucking ruin somebody's day with the can of soup. So, anyway, where was that? So I go in, and we start to talk. And I was supposed to go in and just get my labs rep. She's, and then we get to talking. And she was sharing some of her experience with me. And she has some of the same background that mom has. And she helped me to see things. That's what, when any being vibrationally, frequentially is in alignment and attunement to truth, you're gonna get it. Whether you want it or not, whether it's good or bad truth, you're gonna get it, because truth don't fucking give a shit what you think about it. It's gonna be fucking truth. It's gonna look at you like you're a chump bitch, because it don't fucking care what you think about it. Truth fucking, oh, it hurts my feelings, it hurts, they don't care that you're hip hops. They don't care how you feel about it. It's just it's just the reality of, the situation. So, and so mom was born, and she was born in Cuesta, and our story is remarkable. And she was born with 2 club feet, and this woman shared the experience that she had it too. That her mother was born with 2 club feet. Only she is on the color wheel where her family, someone in the family, took her in and wanted to make sure that she was loved her whole life. Mom's whole entire family opted out because they went the ego way. They just because back then it's a sign when babies are born with 2 club. It's a curse, and the only curse is that she was born to an entire bloodline that fucking threw her away to an orphanage where they did terrible things to little kids. And that's how her imprint started. So she had to allow so much abuse by people that said that they love her. That's how I know that the highest frequency that exists is authenticity. It's not fucking love, because most people don't know, A, what the fuck it is, and B, how to fucking act if they think they love something. Or C, if it's even fucking true if they say it. Because how many people on planet Earth have said it just to freaking chase sensation and freaking race for the Phantom O. The release. So. And she's a Sagittarius like mom, so I got to see like what would have happened if mom would have had the advantage. And I know mom's brilliant. I don't know how God made it possible, because it's the truth that I have notebooks of her writing, like her penmanship, like she's brilliant. She had a future. She just got robbed because, like so many other people in America, the wrong people didn't fucking like her. The wrong people disliked her, and they've been doing it like this as long. If somebody doesn't like somebody and they have power, they're gonna do whatever they can to freaking make it hard for them, because it makes them feel good. It's planet Earth 101. This is what we're supposed to learn to not do. So we talk for a freaking half hour, 40 minutes, and I go on my way. I go and walk around town, get some sun, get some caramels, get a couple things at the store. And it occurred to me, I'm like, I didn't get my lab results. I don't know if I'm okay still or not. So I got home and I called the clinic. Oh yeah, they're just cute, just sweet as can be. So, and then I got the invite. She said, this is what makes me, like, this is what connects me to people's hearts, because she said, and I'm probably going to take her up on it. She said, because I live pretty close to the VA, that she says that if ever you need it, you could come for a hug. And sometimes I just need a hug. So that was really cool. So, Luna! No! You wait! So that was cool. And then I went and walked around. And then, where's my notes? And then when she called me back later, She said the only thing that was a little high is cholesterol. And I think that's genetic. Like, but I don't know what to do about it. I'm 175 pounds. So fucking shit. See, and I want people that, like, have active kids. Like, I hated this. Going to the doctor and they always put me on the scale. Because people would look at me like, I mean, I think I was 10 when I was 100 pounds. But I was little, but I've always been so active. I'm solid, and muscle weighs more than fat. So I was so self-conscious thinking I was fat. And then there's times, because my hormones were all over the place. Hell, there's not a, I mean, maybe it's more common now, but there's not a lot. I mean, I was 9. It was a week after my 9th birthday. Aunt Flo came crash landing, and back then, and I'd get all self-conscious and try to hide it, and I mean, it's just a fucking nightmare being a fucking girl. Sucks. It's alright, we're taking our places back. I'm taking my place back, fuck it. I got all this whole fucking generations of fucking nepotism I never got to fucking cash in on, so I'm cashing in. But I'm going to use it to fucking show them what they could have been doing the whole time. I got all kinds of ideas. Like, I want to have like, since I can't travel around and do shit, and I like the same ideologies that other people do with different heart space creating it. But, like I was telling the, freaking love it. I just preach wherever I go, and that's what I do. I make people think different. And I had the opportunity to plant a seed in her head, and I'm going to plant that same seed in people's heads right now. And it took me until just like if I figured it out recently. And that is that shot that everybody got like about 5 years ago. They started getting it. Everybody started getting it. Like, ooh, like it was a nightmare for me. It was just more bullshit by a denser population, concentrated potentials of bullshit. Like, they just made me do stupid shit because they're fearful, and I'm not gonna forget, you know. And they go on and forget and all that shit, but I'm not gonna. So, you know, recently it occurred to me because people were like, they didn't even, you know, they just rolled it out. They didn't even test it. How about this for some insight? They did test it. They tested it in 2003, but they didn't test it, and they didn't get people to voluntarily test it. They just said, you signed up for the United States Air Force. You are our minion, and because of my psychology, yes, sir, I'll do whatever you say, sir. I'm compliant, kind of, sort of, halfway, enough. And then they made me a part of an anthrax vaccine study, where I got 2 at a time with 5 milliliters of formaldehyde in each shot. Times 8. That's a lot of fucking formaldehyde. That's heavy metal, dude. It's all heavy metal toxation. That's what fries people's endocrine system. All the nanobots and shit, dude. I was the fucking guinea pig. And I believe wholeheartedly that it's just by the saving grace that I smoked. I was a Camel kid all the way until 2010, that is the saving grace that I'm still here, is that it wiped out a lot of that fucking all that bullshit, that all the fucking crap the nasty soup, that fucking little dick soup. That's what it is. It's little men playing games with people's lives because of stories their grandpappies told them. They're all limp dick energy. Fuck them all. And I got no filter because they fucking took it away from me. Like, I don't... Fuck them all. Like, all the burrow brats. Hey, I hope that you find your head resting every night. I hope you get there, No harm comes to people because people are just sick and tired and being fed up. And we're not even in the hot temperatures yet either. So, because I told her, I said, I know what happened. I said, I'm painfully aware of my body. I have been my whole entire life. They've always been fucking injecting shit and taking parts out and doing this and that, and I've been a test subject. And I never got paid for it. I'm sure a lot of people got advantages from what my results were. Anyway, more reasons why they're sons of bitches. So, I told the woman, I said, yeah, it was about 5 years after I got it. I got it in 2003, and in 2008, I could see that my personality was changing. I was getting mad, and I just bought a house. Like, I was on cloud 9. Like, I was doing stuff that they said little retarded girls like me would never do. Breaking barriers. Breaking paradigms. That's what I was doing, but I could just feel this percolating. It's a frequency. It's just okay. Fire. Okay, calm down. Whoa, watch your mouth. Whoa, just. And then now where are we at now? What year are we at after the freaking that everybody else got it? And what's happening? More and more people losing their shit. Astrology doesn't help. It's all by design. They set it fucking up. But people have free will, so everybody can go out and do all the things that it takes to be the best version that they possibly can. Everybody has this knowledge. But what do they do with it? I live in New Mexico, man. This place is the land of the stupid cousin. They don't value life. 8, 9-year-olds playing with guns, pointing at each other. Dude, they are no different than the fucking 20, 30, 40, 50. No, they don't live that long here because they play with fucking guns and shit, and they're all wasted on pills. And dude, find sobriety. Alcohol, find sobriety. You know? I mean, I get why that bear is like, give them all what they want. If they want to wipe themselves out, like you can't stop people, or you can give. But see, what I want to do is, I'm different than him. I have a different heart space. I want to give people opportunities, more opportunities. I just saw an article the other day. It said $31,000. New Mexico is a rich fucking state. They're just run by a bunch of stupid cousins, and they're selfish. And it's all about politics and who gets this and who gets that and the deal and the bargain, and it's dumb. It's dumb. So, there are ways to make it better, and I got all kinds of ideas. I just don't want to fucking work with the people that make up the rules, so I gotta figure out ways to circumvent. I've been doing it my whole life. I'll figure it out. Because they don't want people, they're control freaks. They designate this all the time by letting, like it's such a weird thing. There's a taco in the Taos review page. There's the Bit Street tacos, right? Everybody loved them. But they went to Red River. Because evidently you can't have food truck shit. I don't know maybe they just wanted to go to Red River. So one of the comments said that the mayor says against the rule, you can't have, because you're not the right cousin. And now there's another food place just like them in the same spot. So hopefully they went just because they know that the fucking little Pasquale's a piece of shit. Don't worry, lots of people know, but that's why they fucking would rather live in the Mesa and shit, because he's a piece of shit. Because they don't want to deal with the borough brats. All the people that make up the rules for these people, and then all this whole group over here, they can just do whatever the fuck what they want whenever they want it. It's just not fair. It's an imbalance in the society that so many privileged could just go fucking skating through life. Why they shit on their own community. Like Leon, the guy that runs the fucking co-op for the electric company here. The co-op, it's the cooperative. Dude makes it $300,000 a year, and I'm like, why does he make $300,000 a year? And then I looked into him. Oh, he has 5 kids. So they're all adults, probably 20s, 30s. They're all grown-ass adults. But instead of teaching your children how to fish, you just gotta extort your own community so you make so much that you can fucking account for your kids' salaries too. Because I assure you, nothing that guy fucking has ever done since 1993 has ever equated. It's all fucking money laundering, and it's all bro deal, and it's fucking stupid because that fucking it don't benefit everybody because they have the hierarchical mind because they watched The Godfather when they sat on their dad's lap. It's all, dude. That's part of the program. Mental parrots. Schlock. Honor. Protect. How many fucking men protect women in America? You can't even buy that fucking storyline no more. Like, America's down the tubes. I'm real excited to see what we can rebuild, and I got some ideas. So I want to see if, like, a film festival of sorts. I even wrote it down there. The Anti-Intelligence Artificial Film Festival for real people with all the real good stories in real life. I give a fuck not about grown men playing children games or grown women playing, I'm gonna talk into this little microphone that's gonna make a picture and that's so cool. Learn to change a fucking tire. Go mow the lawn for someone you don't fucking know that can't get off their couch because they're because they're disabled. Like, there's so many other shit but people just buy up the program. Other things I want to do. I'm not going to talk about that one. But, they don't make it easy for people to put their anger. And I want to give more people an opportunity. Like, when they call it, the clinicians put shit on it. I don't fucking care. Well, if I'm standing here, I don't care if I'm 51, 61, 71, if I'm still alive, that if you're saying stupid stuff in front of me and I'm starting to get on my toes and bounce like this, you might want to stay the fuck away from me. Because, you know, God willing, I got a clean record. I got a clean record, but there's a lot of dirty fucking motherfuckers out there, women and men, and they'll come up behind you and fucking hit you with the pipe upside the head and shit. They don't give a fuck because they don't value life. And that's what people do. They think they're tough guys. You don't value life. You're playing a role. You don't value life until, dude, it's like one of the worst things like the human body is not, it can't really take a lot. Like, skulls crash, like, faces break, like, I mean, it don't take much, and people are out there freaking all gas, no brakes, and they're gonna learn, either they're gonna value life, or it's gonna put them on a path where they're gonna fucking wish they woulda. So, other notes I had, I got to tell her, I'm so excited. I ordered my favorite movie. I don't have it in my collection. I've never had it, and I don't know why. But my favorite song is in my favorite movie, like, ever of all times. It's a movie with Robin Williams from 1992. It's called Toys. I think I want to do, like, a live streaming on TikTok. So on my TikTok, if I could live stream playing it on the DVD player, I think that would be cool. Because it's poignant. Because life, the artists, they imitate life. And then the legal team says, that doesn't happen. That stuff only happens in the movies. And then decades of just the tip of the Diddy iceberg. Every person at every single one of those freak-offs, whether they care to acknowledge it, they're all an accomplice. Every single one of them. Because it's not even human law. It's universal law. Those are the laws that I go by. Because humans, laws, they're just up to interpretation. How many people are in prison just because they have big fucking mouths like me? You know, but there's all these people that still have their, you know, they have good lives. I want to see more people getting bored and going and freaking helping these people get out of the jail and stuff like that, because they got, you know, law degrees and they passed the bar. Like, start freaking, I want to see the freaking, where are the, part about everybody's making, that's the thing, is all these people did all these terrible things for so fucking long, and then all they did is just stop doing them in public. That's all they did, is just stop doing them in public. They just stopped doing it. You know, they still got coke on the table. Politics are theatrics, dude. They're people playing roles. And they're people that have always been told yes, and they've never had to do anything hard. They don't know. Their reality, conception of reality is just having smoke blown up their ass their whole entire life. And then they go around having a good time playing war and catastrophe, while real people are more the cracks. Dude, it breaks my heart. I gotta stay off social media because it's just so many people are becoming unhoused, and there's plenty of fucking places for them to go. There's just somebody that just decided somewhere that they need 8 fucking years of fucking income and like all this bullshit, because they're just gonna serve whoever they feel like, and that ain't the JC frequency. I got to tell the PA about my frequency theory. And that's that we are the radio, and then what we tune in is our story of what our soul sack is supposed to navigate and learn the lessons that we're supposed to learn through experience. Not creating false fucking programs so fucking lazy people can continue to be lazy year after year. So, Toys the movie. I looked that one up because I'm like, man, that movie came out in 92. That was the year I graduated in high school. And Robin Williams was in it. And it was like, I watched it with my first love. Like, I was twiddle-pated. Like, all systems go. Life was getting them better after being shitty for a long time. So we were at the theater, we start watching this movie, and like instantly the song, like Happy Worker song, I'm hooked. I listened to it a lot, the Happy Worker song. Anyway, so what I do, I look up the director. It's directed by Barry Levinson. He also, and then I look him up, okay, so he's born April 6th. He's an Aries. We are close in frequency. He's April 6th. I'm April 9th. He's 1942. I'm not. So, and then he's the same director that I recently was talking about a movie to my friend, to him, that he did called Rain Man. Because I'm like, dude, I'm so fucking Rain Man that sometimes that's hilarious. He did The Natural. I didn't like that because baseball's boring to me. And it's it's not my program. I would sit through that and like fall asleep and like go busy myself. Or I'd see another. We'll have that talk later. Wag the Dog. Like, we're close in frequency. You know, there's truth speakers and there's truth seekers. And when you get tuned in, when you're tuned into the truth, and that's what Toys is. Like, Toys is lived out in America right now to it's like ridiculously accurate. It's so fucking funny. I just watched the show, the show of Corp America season fucking 250 as it goes down the toilet. You know, series finale. Stay tuned. Like, but I don't believe anything that history says, because it's all fucking the rich people that got the printing press. They get to fucking decide how it goes. I don't mean it went that way. So where was he born? He was born in Baltimore, Maryland, the 40th parallel. There it is. It's the same frequency. And then I looked up like the other lady that was involved with it. It's 3917 is Baltimore. I mean, it just goes down. It just goes down ant holes, how people are connected by frequency. And then you have all these other people that just like move in their clusters of sameness, like the sports people, the same people that watch. Like, I used to be enthralled in that world. the cycle of it, the repetitiveness of it. I had to get off the merry-go-round. I couldn't. There's too much other stuff to behold than to behold the bullshit. So, I do what other people do for a while, and then when I find that that's all the fuck that they do, I can't play no more. So, sin is a big business. That is why so much corruption has been allowed, and they can't perpetuate it because, Mom, what did you always say ever since I was a little kid? Truth always comes out. And so I used to tell on myself. I used to do shit, and I'm like, oh, you're going to get in trouble for that. And I would go, they would never find out, except Mom's psychic, intuitive. She would she would get help, like the dog, if I stashed booze under the shed that was my brother's bedroom in the backyard. The dog would, like, direct her to it. Like, I mean, truth comes out. So, I'm so glad I don't drink anymore, man. I was telling that lady today, like, I said, the places it takes me, I said, the spirits, I let the ego run the show, and when the ego easing God out, directs and guides me, I don't. All right, Ma, I hope you'll be okay. You made I sound just like my brother. That's what happened. Mom, you laughed? I hear my brother. Luda wants to go outside. I should probably let her go potty. I've been talking for a long time. I think I said my piece. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm going to wrap it up on this because this is what I wanted to talk about the last time. I called the talk Paper Trail. I'm calling this talk Paper Trail because all we are is what we receive. So every click of the mouse, it is always recorded. I went to college for IT. As an IT professional, I find people's faith in technology amusing. Based on the principle of how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to begin with. So, I ain't too worried about stuff. Anyway, I knew a guy, Gavin. We used to be buddies when I lived in Omaha, and he went to go work at Google. Now, there are places that I would never even apply for deliberately because I ain't in alignment. And there's places that are like, ooh, I want to work for they're a big company. They're all, it's just like, dude, there's so much nasty shit in that stuff that you got to look the other way to, and I can't look the other way, so I just stay out of problems instead of trying to get out of them. And so, I mean, there's been times that I've worked at places, and then I find out after that the owners everybody's on coke and shit like that. What are you gonna do? Just keep on, just let them be examples of why I don't do that shit. And so, when homeboy went and fucking applied for Google and had his interview, they came in with a stack of papers like this, and they fucking they clunk it, they put it down on the table, and they're like, this is your entire Google search, your whole history, because everywhere you go, your name, regardless if you like my name, it's currency. Like, we are tied, like how much money we make for other people just for existing. Not how much you contribute in a soulful level, but just how much, and if I would have been part of the program, because I'm one of those baby rapes, like I told a lady at the flower shop today, I said, yeah, because people, because people talk about the change, and I'm like, I don't know about that, because all these textbooks I read about how their bodies work, my body never matched that. And now I'm starting to think that those tests that they did where they stuck the really long needles into Mom's stomach, they said that they were drawing fluid out to test my lungs. Now I'm beginning to see that that's bullshit. I think they were putting male hormones in me and then when that happened at Tim, they break people's brains because they know that there's the behaviors that they're gonna do with their broken brains. People like me with my past, we don't, alcohol, drugs, it supports the ego, and I have chosen the way of the spirit. So, because I thought about it, like I mean, like I used to watch pornography back in like, because I mean I've always had it, but I'm a prude. I took the prude way, and then I started seeing how, like, but it's like. I want to get going, so I don't want to. But okay, fuck it. I would watch like the corniest, cheesiest shit, and then like I would go through the categories to see what was to see where people's brains were, and then I'm just like, dude, these people. It's like what they're doing energetically, it ain't right, and I can't co-sign it, so. I quit that ultimately. It ruins me. Like, it gives young dudes an idea, like, that's how it should be done, and it's not. So, when it happens, like, guys use that as instruction, and then they go meet a girl, and then, like, you know, she's a nice girl, or she's, you know, whatever, but, like, astrology is so important for compatibility. Anyway. I think, and I've thought about that my whole life. Like, they can keep track of every fucking click I've ever done, and they can surmise the character of what I am. Then I gotta make signs at my clinic that says, you're not gonna say crazy. Because to me, crazy is when people intentionally cause harm to others by causing them to be homeless or poor. I'm here to help break the hierarchy. That's what I got for now. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a rad day. Peace.